What do you think would happen if Call of Duty had no skill-based matchmaking? Skill-based matchmaking has been in Call of Duty games since at least 2007. So most Call of Duty fans mostly expect to encounter other players of a similar skill level. But if you spend any time around the online Call of Duty community, you'll encounter lots of people that swear that Call of Duty games would be a lot more fun without skill-based matchmaking. Most of them happen to be a lot higher skill than the average player. Some people try to come up with formulas that predict how often you'd run into a much higher skill player if there was no skill-based matchmaking. They'll say that your chances of running into a much better player are slim to none. But the truth is that they just don't have all the information necessary to accurately predict something like that. These people also often have an agenda, so take what they say with a grain of salt. Over the years, Call of Duty has actually tested lobbies with reduced skill-based matchmaking. And the results clearly show that when skill is less of a factor in the matchmaking algorithm, most players play less. The only players who play more under those circumstances are the top 10% of the player base, the highest skilled players. Because when there's no skill factored into the matchmaking, the most skilled players are free to prey upon the millions of average and below skill players who don't take the game as seriously as they do. The truth is that without skill-based matchmaking, you could run into players of literally any skill level in any match. You could get a very, very easy lobby, or you could get a lobby with top 250 ranked streamers. And all it takes is one dominant player to completely control the lobby and possibly ruin the game for everybody else in that lobby. This is exactly the same reason why I'm against two-boxing. If you want a taste of what Warzone would be like without skill-based matchmaking, give BR solos a try. If there aren't enough players online to quickly get you into a lobby with other players of similar skill levels to you, they just remove skill from the equation. But be prepared, because without skill-based matchmaking, the chances of this happening to you are much higher. There's no way that guy's not on a rooftop. He just went up that freaking rappel. Whoa, what? That guy, was that on UAV? Oh, that was Holy Shepherd. Ha! Holy Shepherd is one of the best Warzone BR solos players in the world. He plays on US East Coast servers and has around a 5 KD. I, on the other hand, am an extremely average solos player. I play on Chicago servers, and my KD has generally been around a 0.8, give or take, since I started playing Warzone on day 1 Verdansk. So Holy Shepherd is more than 5 times better at the game than I am. This kind of thing seems to happen often in Warzone solos whenever they have to remove skill-based matchmaking. In Warzone 3, I played just a handful of solos matches, and this was one of them. I could probably count the total number of Warzone solos matches I played on my fingers and toes. So without skill-based matchmaking in Warzone, if the chances of a very average player like me running into a 5 KD monster like Holy Shepherd are actually slim to none, it should have taken me hundreds, if not thousands of matches to run into a player like Holy Shepherd.